Hi everyone, in this quick tutorial we're gonna learn about this line chart component which is developed by uix Studio. I created a component surrounding this line chart with these tab buttons. Whenever I click one of the tabs, it reveals its graph with a nice line animation, which is certainly a nice feature of the component, right? By the way, when I talked to one of the founders, David, he said he's gonna move all the components to framercoder.com. You can find the links for both sites and remix link for this file in the description. So let's get started. Let's first check the structure of this wrapper component with tabs. I needed two variants for each chart in order to initiate the line animation by turning the chart's visibility off in the first variant of each pair, as you see here, and with an appear transition, turning it on in the second variant, like I did for a text animation in one of my recent tutorials. Link is in the description if you'd like to check. Therefore, each tab button is linked to the first variant of each pair also. As you see, second button goes directly to variant 2, which has line chart component invisible. And with an appear transition, the line animation gets restarted during the switch with the tab buttons. Tab button component is really simple, having just a hover and active variant, and of course its text is assigned to a variable. That way we can change in the chart wrapper component. Let's check line chart component and its options. When we click values input, you can see the values I entered, and with the add button I can basically add any value, change it by just typing or dragging the slider here. I also can remove, of course, just by right clicking. We can also edit minimum and maximum Y values. We also have line color and line width options. We can even add a background color, this fill gradient, as you see, and edit the animation's transition settings. As you see, its time is set to 1 second. We might want to slow it down, or maybe if we want to make it even faster, we can just reduce this value to do so. We can also set smooth lines or sharp lines with this toggle. And even we can add smoothness value. I guess in view animation settings are there for scroll interaction, since the amount setting as written here determines how much of the component should be in the view for animation to be triggered. And I also tried changing one setting to make the animation triggered each time I click the tabs, but it didn't change. So I guess these are for scroll interaction. And Viewbox SVG has settings for the chart container frame, having its width, height, and minimum X and Y values. We can go back to home page and check our component again. As you see, line chart component is really easy to customize and use, and it can be easily integrated into your design, also being used in some other components you can create tailored to your needs. Incorporating tabs and other variants can be a great way to overview some large data in an appealing way. And that's basically it for this tutorial. I hope you liked it. If you want to see more, be sure to subscribe, turn the notifications on, check my other tutorials, and see you in the next one.